YouTubers. What's up, tribe? This is Tanya, Miss Tanya, your holistic hair and scalp restoration practitioner of Colorado, and I think of the world because I can't find another like me. But anyway, that's not what I came on for. I came on to just share some of the benefits and the gems that my mentees are gaining by hiring me to help them swim through this super confusing world of hair care products, hair care tools, as well as hairstyles. So one of the many things that I help women do, and men, because this isn't just a woman thing in this here tribe. I do have males here with me as well. So, hey! Gosh, I don't understand why people. Ooh, sorry. Maybe going live was not a good thing, but I'm gonna ask for forgiveness because I thought that I would just come on and vent while I'm driving so that I'm not looking at the screen and the comments do not distract me. Because I wanted to go over, again, some of the benefits that I offer once you decide to hire me as your hair care mentor. Most individuals that are here in Colorado with me are choosing to hire me through the chair because it's much cheaper and you get way more. Also, if you're just in my chair and you just let me do your hair, it's much more difficult for me to coach you with your hair, with your skill set. So it's a little bit more expensive that way. But what I do is I help individuals swim through all this confusion, and I would just like to give a shout out to certain key individuals along my journey that have made my journey what it is. First and foremost, God. God anointed and appointed me years ago to do the works that I'm doing. Number two, my daughter. How come y'all didn't tell me to put on my seatbelt? Huh? Ways out. Ways out, ways out. My daughter, Miss Deja. I will be putting her YouTube channel. Shout out to her. I've inspired her to not just start her YouTube channel, but how to grow it and become monetized as well. Look at these ducks fighting. Oh, they look like the Karate Kid. Anyway, I help individuals sort through this confusion. And what I'm noticing, because if this is you, you need me. If you have, and I mean go count them, and if you have more than four, let me see, 1, 2, 3, yep, 4 bottles, I don't care what it is, and I don't care what style you wearing. If you got more than 4 bottles and you're buying more than 4 different bottles, we need to talk. You need me to help you to determine which products you need in certain climates. You know, I don't know about some of you, but a lot of individuals that are coming here to Colorado, they move around a lot because I do a lot of military women and I also do a lot of traveling nurses. And I'm noticing that they're not aware of the differences in climates, and especially these women that's coming from the South. Most of them ain't never came here to Colorado, and people don't understand how crazy this climate is here. You see, I'm born and raised, so I'm very aware of how different this climate is. I also kind of, people be tripping. I kind of also, man, my fault. I just got triggered. The hair product situation. If you got more than that many bottles, we need to talk, because I have determined and found and done the research that proves it's not what I say. I do research, so therefore I don't have to listen to what somebody else is telling me that may not have done research and they're just sharing their opinionated opinion. You know what I'm saying? I've done research. That means I've taken time, resources, and my money to buy things and take time to try things to see what's better. And buying a whole bunch. And who wants to be running to the beauty supply store every Saturday? That used to be me. So when I'm on here talking about people that follow me and listen to me, they need to understand this. I'm talking about myself. Half of y'all ain't did half the stuff I've even done. So when I'm referencing someone about doing something stupid, that's me. I'm talking about my dumb ass. Whoop. I almost cussed. Talking about how I used to be years ago. So back to this hair care situation and me being able to just give you the tea. Whether you like the truth or not, that's on you. And that's what I wanted to get on here to get you to understand that I get my mentees the truth at the gate. I'm like Tina Marie and Rick James. I'm going to give you pain way before pleasure. So the first thing I want to see is your products, and I can't believe how many products y'all got in y'all's bathrooms and in y'all's cabinets. That means these marketing companies are getting y'all's brains washed to believe things that ain't true. You do not need all that stuff on your hair. And some of the stuff ain't even the stuff that it's supposed to be. If you just read the ingredient list, look, for instance, I just read the back of some argan oil. The only ingredient should be argan oil, period. It shouldn't have 15, 10 other words, whatever we want to call them. You can call them words, you can call them ingredients, you can call them chemicals, you can call them nutrients, you can call them electrolytes, you can call them whatever you want to label the words that makes up the products. We got to slow down and think. Just like I had to tell somebody the other day, do you really think that they took some bottles to a spring and held them underwater and filled up the water bottles and then put the cap back on and took it to the store so we can buy it? No, y'all all buying tap water in a bottle. And the only people that don't believe that are those that have done zero research for you in your life. But back to the origin of this here live, because I'm at a light. That's why I can look at y'all. You don't, all I'm saying, there's so many things that are unnecessary, and that's half the reason that your hair is looking the way it's looking. I have my best hair because I had to learn at my age of 50 that less is best. As long as you're trying to cut, cover, or chemically treat your hair, you gotta understand what climate. Don't y'all talk about my stuttering either, because I'm 50. Y'all, anybody out there that ain't 50, because a lot of you late individuals are pretty young, quite young. You know what I'm saying? Mind y'all, my daughter's about to be 33. I ain't no young duck. You know what I'm saying? I might quack a little bit, but I ain't no young duck. Hair care, you can do whatever you want to do. I wanted to come on to advise you all and just get you to understand. This goes with those behind the chair as well. You can set people's hair on fire for money if you want to. You can hang people upside down from the stop sign outside to style them upside down if you want to. If clients is willing to book it and pay that to come see you, hey, you got the gift of the gab. You feel me? But if that's not you, again, we need to talk. You need to hire me as your mentor. I now have stylists and clients as my mentees. That's pretty dope. And it ain't everybody, because most people think they know everything. And most people don't think that they need to learn anything else. And they darn sure ain't about to spend none of their money to invest into learning new things that you can't come up with on your own. However, I make it quite clear, y'all. I've realized that all you need is shampoo and something to post-treat your tap water, because the tap water is what's failing us nowadays. So many people are wondering, Miss Tanya, why all of a sudden is my hair shedding so much? Miss Tanya, why all of a sudden is my hair so brittle feeling? Miss Tanya, why all of a sudden is my ends so darn tangled? And it's only a certain strong type of woman. You got to be real strong and tough. You can't be weak and sensitive. You can't be a punk. That's what we used to call them. You a punk. If you scared of your own truth, that means you fooling the whole block, the world, including yourself, because you constantly saying things that you know you don't, that ain't true. Listen, y'all, we're Americans, some of us are. I know I have a global audience here on YouTube, so shout out to everyone that's listening. I swear, people need to go get a two-piece and go park the car and just ride a two-piece. Jesus, and stay on the sidewalk with your two-piece. Anyway, oh Lord. You can put, I'm about to come up to another red light because I'm about to give y'all the tea all the way straight with no bag, no ice, no nothing. Only artesian H3O water. You can put gasoline on your hair if you want to. You can smear your boo-boo on your hair if you want to. You can shave it all off if you want to. You can cover it if you want to. You can color it if you want to. You can pile 50 different products on your hair if you want to. You can neglect it if you want to. You don't have to care for it if you don't want to. You can do whatever you want to yourself, to your life, to your skin, to your body, to your hair, your nails. It's all up to you, period. Ain't nobody gonna take you to jail if you putting 15 different products on your hair unnecessarily. But what you need is somebody to lead you and guide you that's already used the stuff. And I'm going to educate you. I'm going to provide you with new information that your brain and data bank does not already contain. Because if it did, your hair would look like mine, and you would only be using the products I'm using, and you would only be doing exactly what I do. But I get it. You're not ready. I get it. But once you do get ready, you need to let me. You gotta be careful. Limited in the school zone. And if you going, I mean, they ain't giving no damn over. You better slow down, pimping. If you going a minute over, a minute over, a mile per minute over, per hour, a mile per hour over. I had to think about that. That didn't sound right. You getting a ticket. And when they catch you in that school zone, it's double the regular fine. Anyway, back to what I was saying, y'all. Y'all can put what you want. I had to figure that out, that you can do what's called hair styling, which is like, that's kind of a real neglectful type of, you got to be in that lazy lane. And it ain't nothing wrong with being lazy. You know what I'm saying? My mom is lazy. She admits it. So I've been raised by a woman that's told me my whole life she don't want to do shit. She don't want to do nothing extra. She don't really want to help nobody. She just wants like sitting and watching TV all day. You feel me? I realize that categorizes you as being lazy. And she says that I know I'm lazy. I got to quit being so lazy. Tanya, I was being lazy the other day. She embraces it. And that's a better woman that is able to embrace her natural born deficiencies. You feel me? I got a gang of them. I've already embraced mine. I'm cool with my inner person. There's a lot of women I know that's still battling with their inner person, still trying to impress somebody else. But back to the hair care, you can put whatever you want on your hair, your skin. You can smear rice water, vinegar water, which is for coochies and greens, y'all, but you can smear whatever you want over your body and your hair. Did it work? Did your hair do better? Let's start paying attention. Let's start doing the holistics. Did your hair feel soft, or was it crunchy brittle once it dried? And that's where we have to slow down and pay attention to the thing that we're doing. What happens when we do the holistics and look at the whole? Everyone just looks at what happens when the hair is wet. Well, whoop-de-doo. If you smear boo-boo on your hair when it's wet, it's going to have slippage. That boo-boo going to make it shine. You're going to think you got a boo-boo treatment on an OG level for real. It's going to look nice, feel nice. I don't know about the smell, because some of y'all act like rice water don't stink. Ew. And vinegar. But anyway, it's gonna be soft, y'all. I've done the research. Like, okay, now I see why everybody is so quick to think that gel is so great. Well, what is it doing once it dries? It's making your hair stiff. Not stiff. Stiff. And is that what you really want to do? Because once you make your hair stiff, it's real easy now to break and or snap. Why would you want to do that intentionally and on purpose? That's not smart. And this is why you need me as a mentor, because I'm not about to just let you jump in no deep water. Like, hold up. You realize you gonna take on water. Like, you cool with that? And I'm going to make sure that you understand the result of your choice is what I do. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen if you do what you do. That's what a holistic practitioner is for. They don't control you. See, other people, they try to control you. They try to tell you what to do and what you shouldn't. I don't do that. Look, this is what's going to happen. I've seen this lady over here do that, and this is what happened to her. Do you want to take the chance and do that to your hair too? Because I'm not. I'm too old for that. I'm 50. I know when I was in my 20s and 30s, I was still on the fence. I still wanted to braid. I still wanted to slap a wig on here and there, in and out of caring and then not caring. I care and then I don't care. And then I want it and then I don't want it. I got time, then I don't got time. I'm sick. You get sick of that when you get 50. Promise you. You get sick of all that. Ooh, see, I knew. All I had to do is just chill for a minute. And I'm going to get a spot. Oh, is that my client? No, that is not my client. Some women be looking mean. Do I look mean? Yeah. I be trying to fix my face because some women just look naturally mean. Good morning. Good morning. I got to get off of here now. I just wanted to check in to let you all know that I've done the research and I'm now helping individuals to understand that you can put whatever you want on your hair, but if it's not making you happy and satisfied, it's time to make some changes. And if you're afraid of change, you're never going to gain anything better than what you got. Period. Deuces. Hope that helps. Didn't hurt. Hope that helps. And I hope y'all have a good day. And I hope that y'all understand that you don't need conditioner, you don't need heat protectants, you don't need serums, you don't need protein, you don't need keratin, you don't need a relaxer, you don't need none of that stuff to have this type of soft hair. You feel me? And I used to use conditioner and I used to have a relaxer and I've done a protein treatment and I've done keratin and I've done the natural and I've done everything, y'all. So I can tell you exactly what happens. And when we do the holistics, all you're going to be able to say is that's true, because that's what all my mentees always just say. Dang, Miss Tanya, that's true. So listen, you got to be tough, member. Can't be no punk and expect to elevate, because you're going to get stuck trying to stay by yourself. You got to get with people that are older than you. I don't care if it's even 5 years. I got 5 years on the track on you. You feel me? There's so much more that I know and I can provide for you that you don't know. And look at my business. I mean, if you already averaging 10,000 every single month and you over 6 figures, then of course we don't need to talk. But if you know you ready and you want it and you know you don't know how to get it by yourself, let's talk, okay? I'm going to put the link in the description so that y'all can book your free 30-minute consultation with me so that we can have a conversation and I can determine how I can help you level up your life, level up your business. Deuces. Oops, I was supposed to end it. Oh, Lord. Sorry, y'all. Now I'm ending it.